I cannot stand that fucking hat.
My hat? Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special Big Brother Celebrity Edition, a recap show, more like a check-in and see what you think about the show with Karen from BBCAN, your favorite. You guys have been asking non-stop. That's what's fun, I got the memo. She's here! So, let me let you guys know really quickly if you want to see any of our past shows with Aiko, with Jason, any of the shows we've done for Celebrity Big Brother, you can check them out at yourrealityrecaps.com/CBBUS. Tonight, on the after the show, the live eviction show tonight will be a live endurance. So if you guys don't have the feeds, get them from us at yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds. That really helps support us. Of course, we are live right now in YouNow, so become a fan on YouNow so you get alerted every time we go live. If you want 24/7 live feed updates over on Twitter, they're at CBBUS live feeds. And lastly, if you want to help support our show, consider becoming a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron, or you can always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Everybody! And Karen challenged me to do it faster. Here she is. It's Karen!
Hi, guys! I told him. He said my intro's really short. I go, who are you fucking kidding? Your intro's short.
Okay, Karen, now since we're being little truth tellers, what else did you tell me before the show about how I looked?
Oh, Eric, come on. Are you going to do that to me, you shady boots?
Shady boots? Go ahead, tell everyone how you thought.
Hey, you guys, this is the true tea. When I met him in the house at the finale, I walked in, there's this gorgeous man in this beautiful suit, and he's so good looking. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? Why do you wear that stupid hat? I hate that hat. And he's like, really? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just being honest because you're so good looking under that stupid hat. Okay, guys, I know you were all thinking it. Sorry.
They do think it. They tell it to me every day, and they're all aware why I have to wear it.
I just found out. I swear.
She just found out why I have to wear it. So I'm like, hi, Karen. And she's like, you look better in person.
I go,
hey,
you're
Karen,
so good looking. You are such, I go, who is this good looking gay man I need to be friends with?
Ross Matthews is his name, Karen.
Yes.
That's the good looking gay. Now look, Karen. Okay. I don't know why we always do this. I wish somebody like Amy, even you and I are very busy. Well, Amy's very busy too. One time we need to remember, I need more time for the Karen shows.
Yes, you do.
I never remember that we need more time. And it's always like right up against a very Big Brother episode that we're trying to catch. So look, here's what I want to do, Karen, because everyone loves your opinion. And I did this with Jason, so people want it from you too. I want to quickly go through before we start talking about what's going on in the house, and people just want to know, what are your reactions to the house guests this season? So let's start quickly with Marissa. What are your thoughts on Marissa as an actress in the house, Marissa in general? Do you like it?
So, yes, I thought my top 4 would be Mark, Marissa, Ross, and Brandy. Because I am a diehard, I love my gays, I love my housewives. Marissa, I thought I would like her more than now I like her now. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I thought I would like her more, but shut up.
Okay, so you get it with the shut up. Because I know you're in Canada and sometimes you guys have trouble watching the feed. So I don't know if you're aware that she doesn't shut up.
I'm watching. I'm working, and I'm watching him.
Okay, so yes, she has the STFU hashtag for this season for sure. All right, what do you think about Ross Matthews?
Okay, he was honestly going in at the premiere, my number one. But I think honestly, Brandy has moved up, and Ari. I love Ari and Brandy. I'm like, I want them as the final 2 so bad now.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you, so you're a Housewives fan, so you watch Beverly Hills.
Yes.
So you
my God.
You knew Brandy. All right, so you knew Brandy.
Yeah. And I see the real Brandy now. Like now we get to see the backside of how Brandy is, and I like her even more. Like I liked her as a housewife. I did like her as a housewife because I love that petty. I love that throwing that shit. I love that. I mean, I like Eileen too because I watched Young and the Restless for years and years. But when she threw that wine, like the shock factor was like, what the fuck? But now that I see her in real life, I love real.
Me too.
She's fucking real.
That's the thing. Now, I'm not going to say I didn't like Brandy. I'm just going to say I thought a lot of Brandy on Housewives was fake. And now seeing her in this house, I realized, no, that is real Brandy. And she's smart and she's sincere under a lot of the things that she does. It's like, now I want Brandy back on Housewives. Whereas before I'd be like, I don't care if she goes back on. Now I'm like, now I get her as a person. We
need to petition Andy to get her back on because you cannot do anything better than real. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care. Authentic and real is the kind of people that I can relate to. And she is fucking real. And I knew that when I saw Ika's interview with her, I was like, oh, she wasn't catty. She wasn't trying to be pretentious bitch, a fab, nothing fake about her. And the other ones, a lot of them are actresses, which is the biggest actress of all is Bubblegum Boy. Who is Bubblegum Boy?
Wait, first let me say this. So this is Brandy. In case anyone knows. That's our Brandy. Okay, who's Bubblegum Boy? James.
What do you think?
James.
Yes.
Okay, why are we calling James Bubblegum Boy? What did I miss?
Because he's got like 10-year-old fans that like chew double bubble that like attack everybody on the internet that says any shit about him. And he's like, oh, I like to travel if I can without my entourage. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Seriously? And then this morning, I'm listening to the feeds at my store. Mm-hmm. And Bruce is working on our ice cream counter. And so he's banging in the background. And all he can hear is Bubblegum Boy working out. And he goes, what the fuck are you listening to? Are you listening to porn? And I'm like, no, that's James working out. He's just disgusting. He's like, everything's got to be over the top drama queen with him. Drives me crazy.
Shirtless working out or clothed working out?
He had on clothes and he's got chicken legs. I'm sorry, but his legs are chickens.
He hasn't once worked out without a shirt on that I've seen, and I think it's very disappointing. Look, here's what I'm going to say about James. I agree with you.
Nobody's telling him, take it off, buddy.
The diary room is even telling him, I don't like that his fans are like death threatening Ika. I think that's horrible.
Thank you.
I don't know how I've missed the hate from those fans because I have been very anti him as well. But if I'm gonna try and be true to Big Brother, I do at least appreciate how he is playing nonstop, fighting, gaming, like he never gives up. Unlike, I'm interested to hear.
That's what I'll give you. Okay. I'll give you that he annoys the shit out of me. I cannot stand him and how his ego and he's such a fab and he thinks he's so much better than he is. But now he's playing the game. Mm-hmm. And he stopped doing all the self-promotion for the most part because that was his whole MO going in, is to get more mainstream fans like us old people that don't know who the fuck he is. But now he's lightened up on that and he's really playing the game. So I can appreciate anybody playing the game. So I will give him that. He's higher than Shannon to me. But outside of that, he's higher than Keisha and Shannon. But outside of that, I just don't like his personality. So I can't help it. But he's playing the game, so I can appreciate that. And when he goes out, which I pray to God he does, they need to take him out soon because he is going to be a strong competitor.
Miss TV in the chat room is saying, and he's been on the block each week. Good point. So he's not playing that good, but my point is he's playing because here is what I want to let you. I feel like there are things that I can't talk about on this show, and I think being a mom is one of them. But you're a mom, so you're allowed. What do you think about Keisha leaving the house due to her failing breast milk supply?
Okay, I think that's total bullshit.
Okay.
Okay. And I think that she knew what she was going into. I think that she probably does this for business decisions. And it was like she's still getting whatever residuals or she's still got shit going in Hollywood. And it's like, yeah, I've had enough. I'm probably going home. She knew Omarosa was going to probably be staying. So it's like, I might as well beg and act like I want to go home. I was so disappointed that they didn't do the back door.
Mm-hmm.
So I was glad to see her go. The minute you start begging to go, it's like, get the fuck out. Sorry.
I agree. And then same thing then with Meta, because Meta's the same exact way too. I want to go home. I want to go home. And somehow they've turned his I want to go home into his storyline.
Okay, but you know what? I like Meta. I'm sorry.
I do too. I'm sick
like
of him.
Meta. I don't know what it is about him that draws me in, but it's like he's just a likable guy. I like him a lot, and I'm thinking he might like himself right away to the check at the end.
Right. No, well, 100%. I mean, I know, I don't think he's going to win. I don't think there's any way Meta's going to, although if we want to say they're going to vote.
Meta could be the Karen, so he could get seconds. He's never going to win, but he could get the check, a little bit of the check.
I actually, literally, you've changed my mind already. He could win, because you have to remember, these people are going home and watching, and I think these people are bitter.
Yeah, they'll be bitter as fuck. And that they're watching.
Yeah.
I know. I can't believe they're letting them watch, but, how could they keep them contained? It's probably in their contracts, right?
I mean, personally, it's like 7 more days. Just contain them. Like, what's the point? You could have brought Keach's baby to the jury house and had baby.
See, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They could have done brought the baby. She said she lives close. They could have brought the baby I've breastfed 3 children. So it is like, you have to understand that if you don't do it consistently, or if you have a bad supply, which, you can have a bad supply for different reasons, not just not pumping more regularly. It does dry up very quickly. I mean, I didn't breastfeed very long, but I know moms that do. But the baby's like over a year old. It's like, and if the baby's that picky and finicky, she probably knew that going in. I'm sorry. I just thought it was an excuse. Like,
I think it's an excuse too, because, how do you not know that why are you playing the game?
Yeah, because it's about the money. Lots of times it's just about getting more endorsements, like they believe. Like, Shannon is really pissed off today, right? And moping and doing the Audrey thing, because she's like, now I'm not going to get the opportunities. Well, let me tell you something. You know as well as I do, there's like, out of all of the Big Brother, maybe 2% get any opportunities. The rest of us, the 98%, get fucking nothing. You can spin it into, the 2%, the top most beautiful people, like Jody and D'Amica, maybe can spin it into something. The rest of us, no. Sorry, but that's the facts. So the rest of them weren't going to spin it into nothing anyway.
True. I know, that's a good point. I mean, well, I shouldn't say that you guys can't turn it into anything. You might not turn it into something as profitable, but I mean, I would say look at a Rob Sesternino is a great point. I mean, sorry, Rob, not the best. I love Rob too, but not when we think of Rob, we don't think sex symbol. And he wasn't like the best player on his season, but he went off and he built over a long time, built a ginormous fan base. So you can,
absolutely.
It might not be lucrative, but you can build your fan base, I guess, is what I'm saying. But I think people like you, people like Ike and Dimitri, people ask this all the time, why do some relationships work and some don't? And I think, the real ones aren't shoving them down our throats. In other words, Ike and Dimitri aren't shoving Ike and Dimitri down our throats for a, put us on a show together. We want to be on a show together. We're going to race together. And we're going to go hiking. And we're going to engage. And TMZ is going to be there when we get engaged, because that's what's going to happen. Blah, blah, blah. There's none of that. And those are the couples I think that last around here.
Yeah, because they're fucking real. It's like they're not trying to pimp themselves out for the almighty dollar, and people can see through the bullshit. They always have been able to. The audiences are smart.
Our audiences are very smart. I see that. Well, actually, we'll talk spoilers when we get a little bit further into the show. I see people talking about Shannon, but let's wait on that. Let me see. We talked about Meta. What about Mark? What do you think about Mark?
Love Mark. Now, me and Mark are almost the same age. Like, me and Sugar Ray, I was probably doing things I shouldn't have been doing, which I won't say out loud on your show, and dancing and having a good old time when Sugar Ray was like really popular. So I love that he's in there. I love him.
Well,
He was one of my ones that I think he's set up really good right now. And like he's saying, who am I kidding? I'm not winning anything. Like I love that about him because nobody's looking at him.
Yeah, nobody is looking at him. I would say that is a testament to bad plastic surgery because I would say if you two are the same age, he looks like...
You know what? Everybody gives him total shit over that. And like, you know what? I've never had Botox or fillers and people accuse me of it all the time. But I'm thinking, bitch, if I wanted to get it, I'd get it anyway. But I think, why is everybody saying that? It's his hair color that's so fucking bad.
No, it's the nose. And like, this is a good picture of him.
Give me an old picture.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you. Old,
He was
90s.
So cute.
Oh, in the 90s, he was hot.
So cute.
But his face is very, like, pulled back right now. I don't understand it. I like when people don't.
It's the hair color. If he just dyes
Okay.
his hair dark again, I'm convinced I'm Sugar Ray, call him Marky Mark. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I wish.
All right. Sugar Ray, dye your hair brownish, please.
Somebody watching this show, there are tons of you watching this show, and I should also say, since there are a ton of you watching the show, become a fan here of both Karen and I. You're in You Now right now. Become fans of...
Are we on You Now?
We are on
good.
You Now live, so make sure you guys become fans of both of us. Then you get alerted every time we go live. I'm actually going to be live with Cassandra on Thursday. Everyone's been looking for Cassandra lately. I should have also told you guys to go ahead and share the show on here on You Now. But I totally forgot.
We're almost through, but spread the show.
No, we still got like 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't even remember what my point was. What do we think?
You were throwing shade at Sugar Ray, is where we were.
No, I'm over Sugar Ray already. I'm over him. Oh, Shannon. My last point was, what are your thoughts on how Shannon is playing this game?
I've got to be the one person to put my hand up. From the beginning, didn't like her.
Neither did we.
No, I didn't. I don't know her as a person. You know that coming out of the house, I'll only judge people how they act outside the house. Nothing to do within the game, because that's real life. And most of the bitches that were in there with me, I still hate because they're real life bitches. But Shannon, I just didn't get a good vibe from her. And she blew up her own game. Responsibilities, like, come on. And too hard, too fast. And now the whole reverse of the, I can't stand that. You know I can't stand that. I can't stand it at birthday parties. And I can't stand it in the Big Brother house. I'm like, we have no empathy. That's why we get cast on Big Brother. So if I was in there, I'd be like, fight. She's a smart girl. She's a competitor. She went the totally wrong way. She could have played this and thrown Bubblegum Boy under the bus and stayed, and instead she gave up and cried for the last 4 days. I hate that.
I feel it's like the doom of a super fan. I feel like the people that love this game, like the Shannons, the Audreys, there are a lot of people that like fold. Even Zach, like they just like once they feel like can't win, bye. And that's the trouble of casting with the younger people, too. Well,
I mean, look at the great players, like the Rachels, the Janelles, the strong women that were so good, that fought and fought and fought. I expected so much more out of this one because of her bio, watching her play, how hard she played to get that spelling. You know, the first HOH, the POV, like, come on! And then to give up, I hate quitters.
And here's the thing. Like, nobody nowadays, I have this whole theory. Every single season of Big Brother, in our American Big Brother, we have returning players. Yes. You're never going to win as a new person with a returning player. So as soon as you see a returning player walk in the door, you might as well just resign yourself. You just might as well resign the fact that there's no way you're going to win. So what you should be playing for is to play again. So you should not just die and give up.
That's so bad.
I mean, but you got to agree. No one's ever won when there's been a returning player. I guess Ian, you could make the argument for Ian Terry won
Well,
with
I don't know. Josh won 500,000.
True, Josh. I do forget Josh. Try to
Don't
forget a
forget
lot.
Joshy.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot Josh. Wow. It's like I blocked out the end of that season, too. I guess that's... And Morgan, okay, fine. I take it back. I'm totally wrong. I have a fever. Leave me alone. You're right. Morgan won. I don't even know what I'm saying. Fine.
Yeah,
You get
get
to
over
win.
it.
Sorry. What I meant to say was you need to leech
Here's the
on to the
thing.
returning
Any
player.
future Big Brother players, if any returnee walks in the house, get them out.
Oh,
Okay?
Wait a minute. Now I'm going to disagree with you again. Can't we say leech on till you get to the end?
Okay, well,
They're protected.
Hook on for a while, but no, because you know that you got to play it just right. If you wait too long, it's too late. So, no, just get rid of them. Sorry,
Well, they're
guys.
going to be protected. They're going to be protected. In our Big Brother, they're going to be protected till jury.
It's like big checks or big incentives. Yeah, they're definitely going to keep them around. How about Omarosa getting $1 million?
Alleged. That was who I was going to end on, was our Omarosa. Yes, Omarosa has allegedly gotten $1 million and a contract. Really? I don't think so, Karen. We can't even cough up 500,000 for a prize.
Really? Because why are they only paying $250? I hate these cheap ass only pay. Why don't they, if Survivor gives $1 million, give $1 million in Canada? My God, with their measly 100,000, 60,000 US. Like, I hate that.
I don't know. I honestly think because it's one of those things like, since we always can, we just will. Why would we change it now? Like, you've all played and accepted at 500, so why would we ever change it? But here's what I think. They up it to $1 million, we get a better caliber of player. I think we're getting a cheap.
I think when you dangle the carrot more and put a bigger prize, you're going to get, like Brandy right now. This is what I love about Brandy. When she's talking, throwing shade at Keisha about the money and saying about her kids, if she is there and she is hungry and she wants that money and she's playing like she wants that money, because that $250 is a lot to her right now. Right. And it should be. But some of the rest of them, I don't see them playing that hard because $250 isn't that much. I don't know why they went in with such a low prize on the Celebrity Edition, because I guess they're paying them all salaries, big salaries, yeah. I guess, whatever.
I would assume they're getting a salary too, yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so, and they're on union and whatever. So, yeah, okay, but she's playing like the $250's $1 million. That's what I love.
Right, that's what I love about her too. All right, let's take a few questions from the chat for you, Karen, because I know a lot of people want to know what you think about some things. So I'm going to take Lost in Cruz wants to know, are there any Canadian-based celebrities that you would have liked to see on Celebrity Big Brother US?
Outside of Ika Wong.
Right, outside of Ika.
Ika's the one I would have wanted to see, right? Jamaica fans, am I right?
Oh, yes, definitely, 100%.
Honestly, who has a better personality than Ika? Arissa and Ika.
I would have loved
those two.
I completely agree. Okay, I think Bearcat Fool. Oh no, Bearcat Fool was saying the same thing. Who would you have wanted to see? Okay, L'Oreal wants to know. Actually, I'll go back to that. Destiny's wants to know, who is your pick to win the entire game right now?
Oh, I'd be so happy if either Brandy or Ari won. Honestly, I would love if Brandy or Ari won.
I know that's who you want to win, but who do you think? Oh, is that who you're saying you think they'll win as well? Like, I would like them to win too, but I don't think they're going to.
Well, I think they're going to probably make so Omarosa wins.
At this point, I do too. It's been amazing how she's...
Sorry.
It's been amazing how she's held on this long.
Because I don't know, it seems like the U.S. really loves to manipulate with production, and they haven't had to so much because of these, fallen soldiers going the way that they have been. But I think that if Omarosa's in any danger, they're going to do exactly what they did with BB19 with Paul. They're going to make sure she's there at the end. But then we will have where they won't want to give her the prize, bitter jury, and they'll talk him into giving her the prize. I don't know, because...
Yeah. I don't think they're going to talk him into giving her the prize. I think this is classic. This happens all the time. Like Jody, they're making it right to the end of Amazing Race. They're never going to win. Like, I'll be floored if they win. They'll be the first Big Brother couple, I believe, to win if they make it to the end.
They either got first or second.
They always make second. Like the Big
Excuse
Brother
me.
people always make it to the finale episode. And then, you know, there's always controversy as to
I don't know.
why.
They might have won. He just proposed to her. They might have won.
Okay, so allegedly, by the way, I refuse to cover Amazing Race because too many people told me too many things. The last show I ever did on Amazing Race was called Allegedly, where one of the people that did not win came on and we allegedly talked about all the ways production manipulates that game so that the person they want to win. Now, here's one of the things that I know for a fact.
Okay.
This is my theory why I think they didn't win. If you won Amazing Race, you are contractually not allowed to publicly do anything involving money. So you wouldn't be allowed to buy a car. You wouldn't be allowed to propose to somebody with a expensive ring. You're not allowed to do anything publicly that shows you're expecting a... Now, the rules might be a little different for our precious Cody and Jessica. Like
Did he kneel down and show a ring like on The Bachelor with Neil Lane's name or whatever?
Like I watched their engagement. All I saw was that TMZ just happened to be at the end of their run where they got proposed to each other.
You're so shady.
Stupid. I hate him. I'm sorry. I like her. I
love
love her.
You know what? No, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, sweetheart. I got to tell you, it's like me and Bruce, 25 years. You don't like me. You don't like my fucking husband.
Oh, okay. 100%.
You can't. You know that.
Yeah, just like I know they're not going to be together in a year and a half when he gets bored with her, and they've tapped the CBS. He's a cheater. He is a cheater.
I believe that it's true love with him. I'm sorry.
Okay. Good. Yeah, me too. Happy Valentine's Day.
Eric, you are shady.
I believe in love. You know what else I believe in?
You are shady as fuck today.
I believe in trash bags, and he's a trash bag, and you can't marry a trash bag because they're filled with garbage inside. He's a bad person. He can't spit out racist shit and homophobic shit.
I know, goddamn, I know it was horrible to watch.
But he can say those, like, I'm not saying it's okay that you can say those things, but to say those things and then go, fuck you, not apologizing, I don't care, I know they're wrong, and I don't give a fuck you. That's why I'm like...
she was trying to school him a little bit. He is a little bit, he didn't get it, and she'd be like, you can't say shit like that.
Whatever. I'm done talking about that.
I'm not making excuses because his shit was totally out of line. I'm not, but I don't know.
You believe in love.
People. You know that. I don't know them from Adam. They've never talked to me. They must be in the elite group. They don't talk to me.
Well, good. We don't need to talk about them because we have more questions for Karen and we're running out of time. Karen, little Big Red wants to know, what comp would you like to see the house guests play on a regular season of Big Brother? So is there any competition you'd want to see these house guests play?
OTEV, for sure.
Okay.
That one that they just did with the spelling was a cross between the spelling and OTEV. Like, you notice how your competitions now that I've watched for 20 years, they're all exactly the same. They never change them ever. Do they? In Canada, they change them.
They do.
They don't change them. So it's like, did we think that the POV tonight is the black box one?
Oh yeah, I think that's what we're guessing from the feeds.
That's what we're guessing. That's the next one. What's the endurance tonight? The wall? Like they're all the fucking same.
I mean, I think it's easier for Canada to not repeat because then again, you're coming on this season 6, right? So I guess it's a little easier not to repeat.
I heard, and not from Trevor, that when Trevor went down and did BB-18, that they couldn't change anything. Like, and he didn't tell me that, but I just heard that from somebody else. It's like, so, they like it. So I love the comps. And like, if I ever was to play in the US, the comps, you go, oh, I know this one. Like, because they're all similar, but I mean, I just I can't wait for Zingbot to come.
Mm-hmm.
The slip and slide one, I always like. OTEV for sure, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And then the variations of them hanging on the wall stuff, Like, I think it'll be probably something like that tonight, won't it?
Yeah, I'm sure tonight is going to be swinging in a circle, hanging on a rope, or it'll probably be the
Yeah.
wall. I think the wall or some
Yeah.
variation of the wall will probably be tonight. Golden Hermit wants to know, although I think I already know the answer, who would you align with if you were playing in the house?
Oh gosh. In this cast, I
Mm-hmm.
probably would have been with Ross for
Okay.
sure at the beginning, but like I said, I love Brandy and Ari. So it'd be great to be like that trio, Brandy, Ari,
Right.
instead of Omarosa, Karen.
Okay, I like that. What are your thoughts? It's me. Renee wants to know, what are your thoughts on how expedited the season is? Now, do you like this where we're getting multiple
Hey,
evictions a week and
here's what I love about it, that
okay,
they all came in and the game started right away. It
right?
seems like it usually takes a lot longer. And I honestly think now the season in the US is too long. 90 days or 100 days or whatever it is, I think it's too
It
long.
is.
Like, let's cut it back to 60, 70 days. This just goes to show we can combine it a little bit and move it along faster and get more game going where they feel expedited and urgency to do some shit instead of just boring us half the time. Like, I like this. I think this is too short.
Right.
Okay, this is too short because I love this cast and I love this. I love this, you guys. I'm so pumped about this season.
Me too.
And I hope BB20 doesn't disappoint me, but I don't want 100 days. That's just too long.
Okay, so would you want 100 days if there was more people in, so that we still played with this same urgency, so that there was still never this downtime? There was always like 2 people going a week, maybe sometimes 3 people going a week. You never had downtime.
So you mean put in more people?
Yeah. Would you ever want to see it with more people, same
Mhm.
time?
You know, after living in that pig house with 16 people, like honestly, I'd say no. Like 16. I heard them talking, I think yesterday, saying how 11 seemed like it was crowded. And
Really?
it's like, yeah, like really 16 was too much. So like, no, I couldn't see adding more. Plus, it takes me like a week or two on all my reality shows, like to figure out who the fuck is that?
Right.
Who are they? If they don't show their fucking name on Survivor, Bachelor, whatever, Big Brother, who the fuck is that one? That's
Mm.
why I nickname people in the house or outside because I can't remember their fucking names.
100%. It always, I can't believe. Thank God I knew most of these people, because I would have totally been screwed.
See,
100.
and I didn't know. Like my son knew Chuck Liddell from MMA.
Mm.
I knew Sugar Ray. Of course, I knew Omarosa from a celebrity. I had no idea who Shannon was. I knew Ross, but I hadn't seen him for years. Keisha, Rudy Huxtable. Like I wasn't a big Cosby fan. I was in my 20s when that show was popular. I was in bars. I wasn't watching the Cosby. Sorry, guys. Right. Marissa, no idea who the fuck she was. Meta. Okay, he's an NBA player, but I don't watch the Lakers. I knew nothing about him. This bubblegum boy, never fucking heard of him. Nickelodeon, I don't even know. Is still a channel? Brandy, because of the housewife. And of course, I knew who Ari was because the Steve Harvey.
Right.
But I never expected she would have a brain or be not only beautiful, but brains. Like I have a crush on her. Like I love her.
I thought I was going to hate her going into this season, and her and Brandy are the biggest shocks for me of this season.
No.
Completely.
I knew I'd love Brandy. But I thought that Omarosa and Brandy would go at it more.
Mm-hmm. And disappointing there.
I thought the fur would be flying with those two.
We still have time, but Omarosa really her back isn't against the wall yet. Wesley Lester in the chat brings a good point. He says, honestly, the length of the season and how good the season will be seems more dependent on the house guests than the timing. Oh. I think that's true, too. If we have a good cast...
I do, too.
I think, and what I was going to say about house and the people in it, people don't realize your house is so tiny. I cannot fit through doorways in that house. The Big Brother Canada house.
It is small.
It is a tiny house, and you all are packed in. There is no way. I don't know. You can't even be a little claustrophobic and be nice. I'll let you in on a secret, Karen. You want to know why I take the bathroom when I do interviews in the Big Brother Canada house?
Because it's the biggest room.
No, because I'm afraid I'm going to have a panic attack and there's a bathroom right there.
Uh,
Because they don't let you leave. I get so claustrophobic. They're like, go in the bathroom. I'm like, okay, let me walk down the hallway like I'm in a prison. And now I'm going to duck into your bathroom. Yeah. And look, I'm touching both walls. Look at this. I don't even got to move. I'm touching both walls.
It is claustrophobic in there.
It
is.
I mean,
it has that big open to blow, and people think everybody that walks into that house says, oh my God, it's so much smaller than I thought. And I'm like, no shit. And how about how disgustingly dirty the TR carpet is? Like, and I've contributed to that. So
exactly. I'm saying so I can splash water on my face. I know they're like, ew, too much information. I'm saying like I can splash water on my face and I can go close myself in the bathroom stall and breathe into a bag. Unless you're a patron, then you know the rest of the story. No. Karen, so does Karen think that the housewives, Petty Boots wants to know, what do you think the housewives are rooting for Brandy to win? She was a controversial housewife. I agree with you because there's not one person tweeting for her.
Oh God, no. They don't like her.
No.
Are they? Lisa, which I love Pump too. I love Lisa Pump. I mean, that's the one thing about me. Whether you're a villain or you're the star of the show, I love the real people. I don't give a fuck who you are. I mean, people are like, I'm like an oxymoron in real life because I do. It's like, no, I love that villain. Like I knew I'd love Omarosa because I knew Omarosa. I love her because she is good TV because she's fucking real. Yeah. Like I know she's guarded and she watches her shit, but I love that she's throwing shade at the White House. Like that is the greatest thing on earth.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah.
But no, Brandy, they hate her. Are you kidding? Pump got her thrown off. You know that.
Oh, 100%. And that's why she's on the show. And that's why she's being paid because they hope that she'll tweet about it or say something. Okay.
No, but she's smart enough to not do that because she wants to get back in there.
She wants to sell her book is what I think she wants to do. She's trying to create
all of it.
She wants all of it.
It's just like Lisa Rinna. I love Lisa Rinna. Nobody hates her for wanting to sell her shit all the time. Like, these people are in business. They're a brand. That's what they do. Like, don't hate them for that. Like, whether you're selling hot dogs or you're hustling yourself, like, money's money, people. Get the fuck over it. Make it any way you can.
That's very true. Okay, let's talk a little bit about now tonight, because like where we left off, we saw that Ari put up James and he put up Shannon. We talked about Shannon crying and, well, I got my answer. Well, I got my answer. I guess no one and then crying in bed. But Julie told us we are going to have a vote tonight that is going to change the game. And I saw a few people in the chat room ask, what do we think we could be voting on tonight? Because we have this. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going. It's on CBS. I saw them put out the link. It says we got to go vote.
But we don't know what we're voting on yet. So what do you think?
Do you think somebody else coming back into the house?
I mean, I couldn't imagine they'd be allowed to do that.
America's favorite?
I think it's too early for America's favorite. I would imagine if they let someone come back in the house, they would have been able to watch Diary Room since they're at home, so that's not allowed. I think... Wow, a lot of people in the chat room are saying someone's going back in. There's no way. I would sue production.
You know what? I think they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Well, it is true. You did sign the contract that said they could do
I signed a contract this thick, and so did they.
Right. Yeah.
And it basically says, and at the end of the day, if we decide we're going to change all of this shit too, fuck you.
Right. Oh, exactly. Oh, I know. I tell that people all the time. They're like, that's not true. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. It's totally true. It's like they can change anything at any... Hello?
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, bringing someone back in, we're running out of time. Like, the show's over in, 8 days. I can't see them bringing somebody else back in.
I don't know. Like, you guys, I'm with you. I don't know. We could speculate and guess, and we could talk about it till the cows come home, but I don't know what they're up to.
I see Michelle M in the chat room is saying, Paul's coming back. No. No, they would not do that.
I saw somebody Photoshop him in the bottom. Mm-hmm. Why did they have such a hard-on for him? When he did the fucking dance routine,
See, I'm surprised that you like Omarosa. Well, I mean, I know why you like Omarosa, but more than Paul.
But she's not likable. Like, at least when she does the shady boots and stuff and throws shade, she's not, I don't know, she hasn't been, let's say, over the top arrogant. That's
True.
what I don't like. I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
like, look at me, I'm so fucking important, don't you? Here, now you talk about me.
I
That's
think
the difference with her. She seems like she's being fucking as real as she can be from what I've watched on reality TV. And like one thing I love about the feeds is you get to see the real people. And yes, she's guarded. I mean, this woman is a brand. She didn't get where she is.
she's a brand, all right.
She's guarding herself. Like, I get it.
I see the chat room is saying they think we're probably voting for who we want on Slop. I see
Oh,
other people are saying maybe we're voting for like a Diamond Power of veto.
oh.
So there's that as well. Miss Cougar says Karen does not live in the United States with us, which is why she's liking Omarosa. That's true, Karen. You don't have to deal with her.
Hey,
She's
hold
in there
on a
making
second.
laws.
Look, I'm going to tell you, these fucking haters, I'm going to say this one more time for the last fucking time, and I'm not saying this girl's a hater, but this bitch was dragging me the other day on Twitter. I have lived in the United States for 32 years of my adult life. I am an American citizen. It
Sure.
doesn't matter if I live in a fucking hut in a fucking jungle. I vote in every U.S. election. I'm a registered voter in the state of Arizona still to this day. I have the same rights and privileges. Like this stupid bitch that was dragging me, get the fuck over yourself. Just because I don't live inside those walls doesn't take away that I'm an American.
Are you
Like,
sure that's Miss Cougar said that to you?
no, it's not this girl.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh,
that doesn't sound like her.
No, she's not the hater.
Okay,
It's this
got
other
it.
stupid
Got
bitch
it. Got
that's
it. Got it.
But that's why I know that Omarosa has gone to the dark side. But you guys, you got to understand, and you know this, people will sell their souls to the devil for money.
Mm-hmm.
She's a brand and a business. If you got offered a position in the White House, I don't know many people that turn it down. I'm sorry.
Right.
He was looking for what he perceived is somebody to come in and get his currency higher. And
Right.
she wasn't doing it. And she did it as long as she could stand it. I don't believe for a second she was ever on board with all his racist bullshit, but she did it for the almighty clout, the almighty dollar, and for the next step, and book.
And book, 100% in book.
And that's it. But you guys, I am an American. Like, just stop saying that because I don't live in the U.S. My son, my dad, my brother, they live in the U.S. I'm an American. Get over it.
I always forget that you are dual citizenship.
That fucking drives me nuts. I take offense to that.
Here's what I'm going to do on the edit of this show.
American.
On the edit of this show, when Karen goes on that rant, God, if I have time, I want to have like little American flags pop out of the bottom of Karen and like wave back and like fireworks.
Offense to that. As an American, you know any fucking American takes offense to you trying to take away my fucking citizenship.
Karen, I have news for you. With Trump as president, I tell everyone I'm Canadian. I take my citizenship right now until he's gone.
He's a fucking idiot. Like, you
Big
guys.
Time. Okay, see, this is why we always need more Karen time, because now we'll try again. Let's do this shit back to the Big Brother. The Big Brother
rant
track.
over.
Okay,
rant. You all know I'm a fucking American now.
God bless America. Okay, American flag. Oh God, yes, Solbra, definitely. Okay, so, do you guys want spoilers? I feel like we went the whole show without spoilers. All right, let's talk spoilers for a minute. So if you don't want spoilers, rip your headsets out or come back later and watch this back. Okay, so we know that James, your bubblegum boy, in the dark room won the POV. Obviously used it on himself, and then Mark is now the renom. However, do you think that was James's best move? Like, do you think that was the smartest thing for him to do to take himself down? Do you think if he would have stayed up there? I mean,
no, you always need to take yourself off because that's what I was saying. If she would have gone and talked him up and said, and tricked him or got everybody else on board or whatever. There were so many angles she could have taken to get, they originally wanted him out. She's the one, it's like, how'd that work out for you, sweetheart? You're the one that got him to stay, and now you're going home and he's off. Like, Mark's a pawn. We all know that. Mark's just a pawn. She could have played this so many which ways. She could have talked him to using the POV, not using it. Like, it's just bad gameplay. She gave up too soon.
100. I'm surprised. I mean, I think this is where there is the detachment in it being a celebrity edition of this show. I think if it was regular, not celebrities, we would have seen more play or more strategy involved in what to do with that POV. But I think it's because it's celebrities. He's like, I'm taking care of myself. And she's like,
yeah,
I gotta, whatever.
But I mean, being on the block, I would never blame someone who's sitting on the block. And I would think you're an idiot if you win the POV and you didn't take yourself down, because that just shows your arrogance, and you know how often they go home.
Oh, exactly. And
so, I mean, no, it's a no-brainer to me. I mean, I don't like the guy, but I mean, if anybody smart would have gotten his head, and got him to stay up there.
Dancing Amy says at this point, James isn't even voting for Shannon, which is kind of sad. She tried today to flip the house, but
I know.
failed.
I was watching that. Well, and she's just not going around the right way. She's just colossally screwed up her game so bad in the last week, unfortunately. Like, and again, I think you said it in the beginning, these super fans just get in their head and get in their game and try to overplay it. And I don't know if you watch anything, because I know you love Evil Dick, so I'm sure you've watched everything of his. But, he has said publicly that she and he had conversations, and he told her to lay low and how to play, and she's done nothing of what he told her, and she's so disappointed now and going to be so disappointed when she gets out. But it's like, you didn't listen. You played yourself. Josh said the other day, you played yourself.
I completely agree. Now, I didn't know that. I did think it was interesting because I did hear on the feed saying, Evil Dick told me exactly what to do. And I was like, and that's why you shouldn't listen.
But that when they first did that, they cut the feeds right away. But now pretty much...
She's allowed to say whatever she wants.
Yeah. It's known, and he said it publicly as well. Because he's friends with Omarosa. She talked to him. Shannon. And somebody else. Well, I don't know which one else he said, but somebody else.
So all the people that are in danger every week. Great advice. Sun Angel.
Stop.
Sun Angel. Oh, he's the worst. Sun Angel.
I like him.
He doesn't like women, so. Sun Angel. Sorry, why am I so shady this show?
You are so fucking shady.
I'll send you some nice friendly tweets he sends out.
You know what? It's my fault because I said your stupid hat. I hate your fucking stupid hat.
I know, you did. You put me on the defense. Okay, I doubt that this is true, but I'm going to say Sun Angel says the bot vote tonight is no voting by house guests, and America is getting to vote who goes home, Mark or Shannon. I assume that is why the feeds were up so long today. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that would be interesting.
Will the fans save Shannon probably over Sugar Ray?
I think if Evil Dick put his fan base behind it, sure. I think if he tweeted out, everyone go save Shannon.
I would hate that. That would so piss me off. Now, I'm telling you, I got pissed a few times last season with things. That would piss me off if she stayed.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be James's fan base. Forget it. I was going to say, well, but then maybe James's fan base would want Shannon to stay. So maybe then if James's fan base and all the teeny bopper kids would say vote. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what happened. I'm pretty sure Evil Dick's fan base would have a huge say in how voting goes, but maybe not in enough time. So we would have to see.
Oh, I don't want her to stay.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he won't tweet out.
Oh, you can't go around with your stay. No.
But I do agree better than Mark. That's a good point. The chat room, I see a bunch of people saying it's not fair, but she's better feeds than Mark, and that is true. She creates more drama than Mark does.
That's
Mark
true.
just
she
kind
creates more drama, but I like Mark as a person.
All right, well, there we go. We'll see what happens. We're only 10 minutes away, Karen, so it'll be very exciting. Now you know what else happens tonight. I hope you'll be watching. We have live endurance tonight as well.
Yes, I do.
So I think I'll be live for that in the Patreon group, everyone, since we can't go live here. But in the Patreon group, I think I'll go live and watch it with you guys. Let me ask you this. These 2-hour episodes, Karen, fan of them or not a fan of them?
You know what? They drag them on too long.
Way too long. So not a fan of them.
Come on. We're not stupid. We don't need all this recap and go over and...
No, we don't. We don't need it at all. What do you think? Angel Chick 845 says, what do you... Oh, we talked about that, about the vote. What did you think of the vote? It was her who wanted to know about the vote. Way too much filler. I completely agree. Way too much filler. Now, Karen, did you also see... I wish I had it here, but I don't. You guys can look at it on Twitter. The official first Big Brother Canada commercial came out. Did you see it?
Well, there was a few of them they've done. The one with D'Amica jumping up and down in the bed when they hung Piggy.
The one where it's like scary. It's like all dark and it's like
where William's going into the secret Palladino door.
And they're like, you're living in a house where people are trying to send you home. Well, it was like a scary one. I'm like, oh my God, this is scary. I don't want to watch this season.
Yes,
Why are
I
you making it
tweeted
scary?
that out and they said something about a terror. And I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? What are they doing? What is the theme? I can't figure out what the hell they're doing.
Well, it's all new, right? Isn't it like new production company, new channel, new studio? Like everything's new.
Okay, no.
No? I thought it's all new.
Studio's new, but who Insight is still doing it.
Oh, are they? Okay. Then maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
do you know where the studio is? It's still on Global.
It's in Toronto.
Okay, so same place it was, but I mean like same-ish place where it was. We don't need to talk about this.
No, because I heard somebody said that they moved buildings because they saw a new parking thing. Like, you know, I could find it in Toronto because when I left the parking lot, like going in, they pretty much have you blindfolded, but coming out, I knew where it was.
Wait, you don't know where the studio is?
Well, I have an idea.
I can tell you exactly where it is.
But I mean, yeah, you drove there with open eyes.
Yeah, no, I know. I
kind of went in like this.
Okay, got you. It's very interesting. Didn't they like bring you in with the bus when you had they brought you in?
When I left on the bus with all the cast and we went to the hotel.
I don't think we're going to get in trouble for saying this. Do you know what the most awkward part for us is? When, like, they tell you guys, I think you're not allowed to talk to us, and then they, like, march you past all of us. Do you remember that?
Yeah. So weird.
And we just have to stand there like, nope, can't talk to you. Talk to you a whole bunch, but I have to act like I don't know you. Keep walking.
Yeah, everything's like that, though. You know that.
It's always so weird. Okay, so, obviously, a lot of people wanted to know who, I think you kind of answered it, though, who officially are you voting for if you were voting right now to send someone home tonight? Who are you sending home?
Shannon, 100%.
That's what I thought you would say. Well, Karen, we loved having you here. We loved having your opinions. And here's the best part, Karen. Big Brother Canada starts in like 2 weeks.
I know, and I'll be in Arizona.
What?
I'm going to Arizona with my dad.
Because you're a U.S. citizen, damn it. No.
Thank you. Rant over.
Wait, for how long?
Can you cut that out? Can you cut a lot of that rant out, please? But God damn it, don't say I'm not American. You do it all the time to me, too.
I do?
No.
I don't think I do. I just have a horrible memory, Karen. I'm not doing it to be offensive.
You don't do it.
Memory.
You don't do it. And the girl that you said, she wasn't the bitch that was dragging me. If people see my Twitter, they see this stupid bitch that was saying stuff. Because about the Florida shootings, I'm fucking sick of this shit. It's like, okay, we are all voting to get these fucking politicians out that don't do anything.
We need to.
No, we are.
Midterm.
We are.
Yes, we definitely are. Now, Karen... But here's what I need to know. You're not, like, going and you're not going to be around for Big Brother Canada. Here's my point, Karen. I need you for Big Brother Canada.
I'm going on vacation.
Okay, and you're going to be around
my father.
Okay, but you'll be around.
And people keep saying, no, what are you really doing? I'm going on vacation with my father.
Right.
what I'm doing.
But you will, after your vacation, you will be around to come back and do a lot of Big Brother Canada shows with us.
Of course.
Okay.
I would love it.
I didn't even think that meant could possibly go on the show. That's interesting.
No, I'm not going.
Okay.
I've been accused of, like, what are you really doing? Like, going to Arizona with my dad.
Well, you just screw with everyone and just lock down your Twitter. Like, 4 days before, you just lock down your Twitter. And then, because then everybody freaks out and you'll get a ton more followers. But
I'm a real person.
I know, that's true. Don't bother doing it. Speaking of your social media, Karen, where can people find you?
Okay, you can find me on most social media under Karen's Reel.
Okay.
And you can find me on YouTube under Karen's Reel 1.
Perfect. Now, you're still doing your YouTube videos, right?
You know what? I haven't been doing, honestly, I've been so bad doing anything. I've been so bad doing... a long time ago, Bruce and I said we were going to buy a coffee shop, and then we were going to do like our own podcast there where people come in and we like drink coffee and talk about reality TV.
Right.
And I bought a convenience store, but I haven't done any videos, nothing. I've done shit.
And your store, by the way, Lori R. wanted to know how your store was doing. Your store is nowhere near Toronto, right?
I am on the West Coast.
Ugh.
Literally, you guys, I live on an island called Vancouver Island, which the city is called Victoria. And if you got on a boat, a catamaran from Seattle, you could take a fast boat 40 minutes and be at the tip. I'm literally like just kitty corner from Seattle. I'm in the sunniest place in Canada and the warmest place in Canada. We don't get snow. It's the nicest, the most beautiful.
Well, here's what I was...
West Coast, guys.
Here's why I was saying it, because I was like, oh, when we come for Big Brother, we could have come to your store and done some things.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, but you're nowhere near it. I can send you.
West Coast.
All right, we're going to put all the links to all of Karen's stuff below this video. I know you guys need to go. You have like 2 minutes until Big Brother. I will be live tweeting Big Brother. Karen, do you live tweet Big Brother?
Well, here's the thing. My store's open till 6, and you guys are already watching. Mm-hmm. So I usually have to go off of Twitter because I'm so excited about this season. I don't want any spoilers.
Okay.
But because I'm already home, because I did your show, I'm not going to go back to the store. Bruce is there. I will be on tonight. So, yeah. I'll be up to tonight. But usually I'm not, you guys. And I literally can't go on because I don't want any spoilers. Because I truly love this season. And I don't love a lot. So
you love a lot. Like America. Now make sure you guys follow Karen is Real.
I am fiercely American, and I do get offended when you say to me I'm not American.
Good. I love it, Karen. We love you very much. Make sure you guys...
Love you for having me.
Karen, we were always going to have you. We never have enough time, and I never remember more time for Karen. Everybody, I will see probably patrons, you in the patron group during the endurance, and everyone else will see you guys on Twitter. Bye.
Love you guys. Thanks you guys for having me. I love you. Ika's texting me. I gotta go text her back. She's probably thinking, where the fuck have you been?
She knows. She's stalking.
I hope so. I love her. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.